We are back live here in San Diego, California for this last man standing match. And here comes Becky Lynch. Alright, now she's got a lot to go through, so let's take it our ring announcer for the introductions. The following contest is a last man standing match. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch. Well, Becky Lynch earlier tonight came out here and made some trash talking and letting the GM know that she will not be the last one eliminated at Fright of October in 1 week from now. And she's been through a lot of matches, handicap matches, no disqualification matches. And right now she's got to go through this last man standing match against a mystery opponent that we don't know who Dakota Behan brought in this time for the Divas division. We don't know for sure until we find out, because Becky Lynch has a lot to go through in this last man standing match. But the question is, who is it? Question, who is it? We'll find out. Wait a minute. Lights are out. No. No, it can't be. It is. And her opponent. From San Diego, California, Nya Jacks. Oh my God. It's Nya Jacks. Think about the history between these two. It was an all-out war. No matter what, oh my God. Nya Jacks is a huge diva. She's 7 foot tall. Man, she'll get a win over anyone at any time here. And this is her hometown of San Diego, California. She's back home here in San Diego, and she's getting a huge ovation tonight. My God. Look at the look in the eyes of Nya Jacks. And right now, Becky Lynch cannot believe it that she has to go up against Nya Jacks in this matchup. Man, what is Dakota doing here? Bringing in Nya Jacks? She's dangerous. She is huge. She's colossal. She's huge. Look at the look on Naya's face. She knows what's got to be done here, but the referee calls for the bell, and here we go.
Be a true mano-a-mano tap.
And look at the strength of Nya Jacks
50 years,
as she continues to punish Becky Lynch here.
To see you is truly the best.
Man, the GM will do anything to punish Becky Lynch after what she did to him a few weeks ago after that slap in the face. Elbow in the leg there by Nya Jacks. Referee beginning his count here. That was a 1 count. Remember, this is last man standing. This is no disqualifications, no countouts, no pinfalls, no submissions. The only way to win this match is to make your opponent, where the opponent has to get up before the count of 10. This match will end until the person doesn't get up before the count of 10.
Neither of these girls are pushovers, that's for sure.
And right now at Nya Jacks, look at the domination on Naya's side, my God. Becky Lynch
Can you believe that?
is so down for the count. Nya Jacks clotheslined Becky Lynch over the top rope. And look at Nya. Referee on the outside beginning his count here. Referee at a 4 count as Nya Jacks looks on in the middle of that ring. There's 6.
That's showing metal.
7, but Becky Lynch back up before the referee made a 10 count. That would have been over right there, but Nya Jacks is taking it to Becky Lynch here. But look at that. The referee beginning his count again.
Back inside.
And Nya brings it back to the ring. As the referee beginning his count here, there's 5. Becky Lynch needs to get up before the 10 count. There's 7.
And this match is going
8.
to continue.
Becky Lynch is back up. And Nya ain't gonna take this any longer. And oh my God, Becky Lynch sent Nya Jacks in the barricade. And Becky Lynch trying to fight back here in this last man standing match as Nya is huge. There's just no way to keep her down. And arm breaker. And now into an armbar locked in by Becky Lynch. The armbar is locked in by Becky Lynch here as Nya Jacks is really being taken to at the hands of Becky Lynch.
And I can't say that I blame her, Cole. Yeah, a lot of
God, look at this.
There, at least inside the ring,
as Becky Lynch is taking it to Nya Jacks in this match in the early goings. She was already getting dominated in the early goings by Nya here. But now, Becky Lynch continuing to dominate, trying to fight back here against Nya Jacks.
By Nya Jacks.
Right now, Nia Jacks continuing to fire back.
down right now.
Now the referee beginning his count here.
That this one is done.
As Becky Lynch goes down at the hands of Nya Jacks. Referee beginning his count.
This match ain't over yet.
This match ain't over as Becky got up at the count of 5 before 10. This one continues. And now Naya, as she's grabbing her by the shoulder as Nya Jacks is taking it straight to Becky Lynch in this matchup.
Oh man, if I was in there, I'd
And the referee again beginning his count.
No way would I want to take another shot like that.
As right now, Becky Lynch has been taken to at the hands of Nya Jacks in this match. There's 6. And now Becky Lynch again gets up before the referee's 10 count. And this time at the count of 7.
And it's Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch elbow in the gut. But Becky Lynch, look at the strength. Look at the power. Oh my God. Nya Jacks is down.
You certainly cannot counter out yet.
You said it, Michael.
As Naya right now, and ball knee to the face by Nya Jacks as she's back on her feet.
Well, I can't argue that point, John. And neither one of these
Stop on
women
the
is
spine
really
there by
taking control
Nya
of this
Jacks. She's trying to pick her up here. What's she going to do? Well, Becky Lynch with the reverse jawbreaker. Going for a clothesline. No, countered it into the hip toss by Nia Jacks.
The brutality of this type of
And the
match
referee
is
beginning
off the
his
charts.
count here.
I mean, you can't do
As
a
right
match
now,
like
this is
and not
unbelievable.
despise each other on some emotional level.
Nia Jacks made her debut here in the HWF. But what a debut coming for Nia Jacks. And now Becky Lynch got up at the count of 6.
That was unique.
Into a reverse takedown by Becky Lynch onto Nia Jacks.
At this point, everybody gets a
And
bit
the
of a
referee
breather.
beginning
that
his
happens
count
early
here.
in the
There's
match.
2.
You sometimes forget as the aggressor to take advantage of
There's
this
3. Referee at a 4 count. There's 5. Naya needs to get up before the 10 count.
That's showing metal
7.
right there.
And she's back up, but wait a minute. Becky Lynch
A move like that is completely
continuing to
unnecessary,
kick.
Unless you want to degrade
She's trying to
your
continue to
opposition,
fight
of
back
course.
here against Nia Jacks with everything she's got.
Humiliation.
And now, armbar locked in by Becky Lynch. There are no submissions in this match. But Nia is back on her feet, but elbow in the face by Nia Jacks. Becky Lynch, is she going to slam her? No, she's not because she's too heavy. And a slam takedown by Nia Jacks. Nia right now picks her up. She's going to slam her. Oh my God. A slam by Nia Jacks. Went for a patented finishing move. That's got to be it for Becky Lynch. And the referee beginning his count here. There's 3. Referee at a 4 count. Becky Lynch is down as the result of Nia Jax' finishing move. I caught myself there. At Nia Jax. There's 8.
Down in the future. This is a great matchup. I'm loving it.
And now Becky Lynch stays alive in this match at the count of 8. Now Nia's gonna suplex her. No, Becky Lynch with a suplex of her own.
Fast there.
She is quick. Look at those eyes.
And now look at the eyes of Becky Lynch. She wants to finish off Nia. But Nia Jax recovering into the sidewalk slam, taking down Becky Lynch. But Nia right now, and reverse jawbreaker by Becky Lynch.
Executing the reverse.
And now Becky Lynch, look at the eyes. She's making her comeback here. And listen to this crowd here in San Diego. And now Nia Jax is keeping her hopes up to try to stay alive in this match.
If she's not careful, she's going to find herself in some serious trouble here.
And now
I gotta say,
Becky Lynch off the ropes with that leg drop into the second leg drop.
I've told you this over and over again.
Referee beginning his count here. Nia Jax needs to get up before the 10 count. As Becky Lynch is right now taking it to Nia Jax. There's 6. 7, and Nia Jax is trying to get up before the referee's 10 count. She sat up there, but the match continues. And now Nia Jax with an arm slam, with an arm drag takedown, it looked like an arm whipped. Going for a move there, but Becky with a counter. Becky Lynch, is she going to slam her? And yes, she does. Uh-oh.
Oh, look at the emotion.
Becky Lynch is fired up here. And Nia Jax has been slammed. by
believe
Becky
me,
Lynch.
That's hard because what you want to do
Referee
is
beginning
make
his
sure
count
your
here.
opponent doesn't get back up.
Nya Jacks is down after that slam. There's 5. Referee continuing his count.
And no whip.
There's 7, and Becky Lynch trying to stop Nia from getting up after that kick to the spine.
Oh, man, Becky Lynch is building
And
some
Becky Lynch will do whatever it takes to
now.
keep Nia Jacks down with everything she's got.
Oh, man, if I was in there,
Referee
I'd
beginning-
seriously be considering just staying down.
And the referee
No way
beginning
would I
his
wanna take
count
another
as he
shot like
continues to battle back with everything he's got. Referee had a 5 count as Nia Jacks is trying to.
Here in Austin, Texas.
As Becky Lynch is going to try to do whatever it takes to defeat Nia Jacks. Nia Jacks back on her feet at the count of 8.
She's executed that move.
Going for a slam? No, Becky Lynch was going to slam her there, but Nia Jacks with a counter. Nia now, Olympic slam with Olympic style
Becky Lynch's
takedown.
legs are looking weak right now. She could be on her way out of this
And
one.
a countered Hurricane Rana by Becky Lynch takes her down.
Refuse to give the other an inch.
Both of these two refuse to stay down, as this is an all-out war between these two. Referee had a 3 count. There's 4.
And the beat goes on.
The damage is
But we already know
definitely
what
been
happened
done.
afterwards.
Now it may
Is
just
that
be a
Becky
matter
Lynch
of
went for the
time.
Hurricane Rana, but Nia right now is back on her feet.
And the way I see it, she's already used her
She sends
finisher
Becky Lynch
prematurely
into the corner.
Twice.
This ain't gonna be good
Man, at
for
this
Becky
point,
Lynch.
She might want to think about adjusting her game plan on the
Nia
fly.
Jacks has her in the corner.
Cut off at the last second.
Oh no. Nia Jacks with that huge weight advantage. Going up to the top rope. She's going to superplex her. And oh my God. And she does. A superplex. A superplex. And Becky Lynch is down.
Really hard to control your breathing and get
And the
your
referee
wits about
beginning
you.
his count.
You also have to prepare to start swinging once you make it back to your feet.
And now, a referee continuing to show a lot of resourcefulness and beginning his count. There's 6. 7.
The amazing shape these competitors are in.
Right now there's 8, and Becky Lynch stays alive in this match.
With a 10 count.
You're right, they are in great shape. But at some point, the body just
And right
can't
now,
go
Nia
on
Jacks
any longer.
continuing to
I think
fire
we're
back
gonna see
here.
that sooner than later.
And now Nia with the slam, with that slam of hers, taking down Becky Lynch.
At this point, everybody gets a bit of a
The referee
breather.
beginning his
It
count.
doesn't happen so rarely in a match.
And these
You
fans
sometimes
here
forget as the aggressor
in
to
San
take
Diego,
advantage of
California
this.
are getting a match that they've never seen before until tonight. There was 5, 6,
I can't believe it.
7 as the referee continuing to count. There's 8.
You're right about that, Cole. This is
And right
the
now,
long
9.
war.
10, and Nia Jacks wins this matchup. Nia has beaten Becky Lynch, and I think the boss may have outsmarted Becky Lynch this time. Now, there you see it. Let's look at this slam here. My God. Nia Jacks with that huge slam on Becky Lynch, but Becky Lynch gave it her all in this match against a big individual like Nia Jacks. And let's look at the slam here one more time. My God. That was an all-out war between these two. Let's take it to our ring announcer. Here is your winner, Nia Jacks. Well, Nia Jacks wins this match,
Man, you can bet there's gonna be
as she's done it here tonight. This was an all-out war that we witnessed here in San Diego, California. Nia Jacks is back home here in San Diego, and she's got a win over Becky Lynch. And I think the boss may have outsmarted Becky Lynch this time in this last man standing match. But folks, don't go away, because coming up next is our main event, a tag team match, Tails, and of course, his friend Sonic with Sally at ringside as they take on Uptown Josh and his roommate Looney Bin. The Face of Doom, our main event, is next.